Hmm. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you are enjoying your night. It is another Wednesday night. We have folks who are on Instagram who have been watching already from London, DC, Providence, Atlanta. Where else are you all watching from? I see New York. Well, listen, let's get the show started. If you're just now joining, tonight is my wedding anniversary. And then you're like, Lamont, why are you on here? So my husband had to work. He's an ER nurse. He was just on here earlier. So we said, listen, work, and then we'll do our trip the next day. So I'm hanging out with you all tonight. If you're single, click the request button. Make sure your Wi-Fi is good. Be on Do Not Disturb. Update your app. And just because it's my wedding anniversary, if you come on and shoot your shot, you can ask me some dating questions or you ask me about my relationship. Only for people who, you know, who shoot the shot. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. I'm afraid of this. Marvin, I see you. I'm going to go to you. And then Ian, I see you next. Marvin, let's see. Make sure you all update your app, though, because if you don't, sometimes it won't bring you on. Marvin, I see Marvin. We got people all over New York. New York is heavy in the house tonight. What is that about? Marvin, I did accept this. I'm going to try it one more time. Marvin, if you want to wave at me in the comment section, I can try to bring you on from there. Well, no, Sabrina, lesbians can come on. Lesbians have come on here before. Trans people have come on before. Everybody's welcome. Ian, I'm going to go to you, Ian. Let's see if Ian is ready. I'm not doing pop balloon. I'm not doing that. Oh, Ian, I think it's Instagram. Let me see. Hello? Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
Hey, listen. I was just hoping I didn't see any shitty white sheets again from last week.
Calm down, calm down. No, I'm just kidding. How are you?
I am doing awesome. I'm still on cloud nine. Super
As
excited.
you should be.
You know,
Congratulations.
thank you. Thank you. For people who are just now joining, so today is my wedding anniversary, but I'm hanging out with y'all because I'm doing my trip with my husband tomorrow. He had to work. But if you're single, you can join. Just click the request button. Ian, is this your first time on? Because you're always in the comment section. I feel like you're part of the show because you're in the comment section all the time.
I'm always in the comments causing creating, I don't know, something. But yeah, this is my first official time on. And actually, before we get started, well, first of all, I can't see you for some reason, but I guess that's okay.
Yeah, I can
But
I can
before
see you. Instagram does something weird. I don't know what it's about. Yeah.
okay, before we get started, can I just say something?
Sure.
Again, congratulations on your wedding anniversary. That is
Thank
amazing.
you.
It's monumental. But beyond that, I want to celebrate you. Thank you so much for what you do. You provide me, and I believe that I hope that I speak for a bunch of other people. In fact, I know I do. You provide us a ton of entertainment, but beyond the entertainment, there's education, there's compassion, there's love, there's lessons. And I appreciate you using your platform for this and in this way. You are phenomenal, and I discovered you this year, and I've been hooked ever since. So again, since a sincere thank you to you
Oh,
for really just everything that you do and the work that you're doing. Much success to you, continued success, and I love you. You know, I call you Uncle Lamont. So
listen, I appreciate the support so much. I know my purpose and mission in life, and I know I'm connected to it. So I'm happy to hear that. I really appreciate it. And we're probably the same age, so I'm not your uncle. Okay.
it's definitely a term of endearment. Nothing
Yeah.
nothing related to your age.
Oh, I give uncle vibes. Yes. Yes. So, Ian, are you single?
I am single. Yeah, I am.
Like single, single.
Yeah, single. I have I know you asked where everyone's location is.
Mhm.
I'm actually in a place, a really small town called Conway, Arkansas. It's about 45 minutes outside of Little Rock. I've been here for about a year, and although yes, I am single. I have recently, let's say maybe about 5 months ago, um, connected with someone who lives down in Little Rock, and we've been uh, just hanging out, nothing
Mhm.
sexual or anything like that. But he's
Mhm.
really been amazing and supportive with kind of like where I am in
Mhm.
my life right now.
Mhm.
Um, but I'm actually getting ready to leave. I'm actually preparing. I'm here packing. So I tried to find a strategic place so y'all didn't see the mess in my place. But I'm
Mhm.
getting ready to relocate to the Dallas Fort Worth area.
Oh,
So
really? Really?
yeah,
How
yeah. So
soon?
next week, actually, next
Oh
weekend.
goodness. Okay, listen, congratulations. Like I
Thank
think
you.
you are going to love Dallas, and
Thank you.
if they see the boxes, that is okay because that is you transitioning, moving to where you want to be. So, it's okay to
Thank you.
let the people see everything, especially progression in life because I think people always show just the good, but not like, the nitty-gritty of things, how they evolve. So, listen,
Yeah.
boxes
Thank
okay. We see your TV, it's fine. It's great. And the lighting is good over there, Ian, as well.
I got my ring light, so
Oh,
thank you.
good, good, good. Now, how old are you?
I'm 39.
39. Okay.
39.
What is taking you to Dallas? Like what's, making you want to move to Dallas?
Um, my I was in DC for about 13 years. It was the last place that I was stationed. I'm former military, former Air Force. And I was there with my younger brother. There are three boys. There are three of us, three boys, or there were three boys. And my younger brother, Nolan, was shot and killed last year in July in DC, next door to me, actually,
Oh, yeah.
by one of our neighbors. We both own businesses in DC. I was a pretty well-known service provider. I'm an esthetician. I'm a medical esthetician. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm also a chemist as well. But my brother and I had a couple condos in the building in Northeast DC that we were living in, and one of our neighbors had been targeting us and watching us because he thought we had money.
Mm.
And on the 7th of July last year, I was next door in my studio working, and he entered my brother's apartment and he shot my brother 7 times. I was next door,
Mm.
and so
So sorry to hear that.
thank you. But my mother and my grandmother and my youngest brother lived down here in Arkansas. And after that happened, I had to leave DC immediately. We didn't know at the time who had done it or what the reason was. That came up later on in the investigation. The detectives were really amazing, and they uncovered a lot of information. But of course, you know once someone is gone, we can't bring them back.
Mhm.
So I relocated here to Arkansas. I got here last year in
Mhm.
August, and although there's no timeline on grief, I knew that this was not a place that I wanted to stay just because I immediately had to shutter my business in DC.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, I had to shutter my brother's business. I packed up our condos and I left. So it's a little bit emotional to talk about,
Sure.
but
Yeah.
that's what landed me here in Arkansas. And
Mhm.
so again, like I said, I gave myself a year, and so been about a year and a month now. I got here in August, so as of October 1st, I will be in Dallas Fort Worth,
Yeah.
so that I can restart my business
Mhm.
um, and just kind of try to move ahead with life as much as possible.
That makes sense. Look, Ian, thank you so much for sharing that because I think I know it's a sensitive topic to lose a sibling, especially a close brother, and then
Yeah,
have to, from I'm hearing, like really close your business, move, with family because you're just like, hey, I don't know what's going on, like, and
yeah,
then having to rebuild your life. I think we all go through changes in life, and it's great to hear that like you have family support and that you are taking the next step just to like rebuild your life. So thank you so much for sharing that. I feel like it's so inspiring to other people who are watching. Like life is not always filled with like easy paths. Like
yeah.
it goes up, it goes down, and it really just takes a community just to support each other.
Yes, it really does. And thank you. You've been a great, we haven't met yet in person, but you've been a great internet friend. And again, like I said, just all the praise that I gave to you earlier. You have kept me, you've helped to keep me sane and entertained throughout this year, where I was really low. So you're right, it does take a village, and I am so grateful for you and all of my friends and my family, my amazing mom, and just everybody who
Yeah.
has been watching, and and I've developed a relationship with, through your show.
The
So
shooters, all the shooters who are watching. Look, thank you, thank you. All right, now let's take a deep breath. Woo.
I'm good. I'm
Let's take a
good.
deep breath. Okay, okay. We're gonna find you a man on here tonight. Okay. And I definitely want somebody to come on and ask Ian a question about like dating, or if you want to shoot your shot with Ian, definitely come on and shoot your shot. And just because it's my anniversary, if someone comes on to
Yes,
shoot their shot, they can ask me a question. That is fine. It is fine. Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't usually let y'all ask me questions. I ask the questions, but you shoot your shot tonight, you can ask me a question. We'll see if I answer it or not. But we'll see. All right, so you are 39. How
hmm
tall are you and about how much do you weigh, Ian?
I am 5'10". If you had asked me this question last year, about a year and a half ago, I would say about 185. But I've gained just under 100 pounds since I've been here. So I'm about 260, 270 so now.
Okay, okay.
Just depression,
Mhm,
eating,
mhm.
being in the country, not having
Country eating over
anything to do. Yeah,
there. Probably good food over there.
it's plentiful.
Okay, so 5'10", 265. What's your
Yeah.
zodiac sign? I heard July.
June actually. June.
Oh,
I'm a Gemini.
okay. You're Gemini.
Gemini Sun, Leo Rising, and Capricorn Moon.
Okay, okay.
I'm not a chub. I don't know who said. Somebody called me a chub in the comments. I know I shouldn't be reading.
Somebody's coming to ask you a question, Ian.
I'm not a chub. I'm still solid. I'm just bigger.
Hello, how you
we love
doing?
we love our chubs though.
Yes. Wait, so we have someone on. You probably can't see him though. Can you,
Okay.
Ian? Can-
I cannot, but I do have my other device though. So let me pull this up and see if I can just kind of glance over
Because
and see.
Instagram is acting weird. Like apparently Ian can't see me and he can't see the other guests coming on, which is so weird. I don't know why Instagram doesn't get like their technology together sometimes. But go ahead, introduce yourself. I know you. Say hi. Say hi.
I honestly, I
Hey, how
can't
you
even see.
doing?
I can't see the other person either. I can see them on the screen over here. Um, but I did update my app. I turned
Okay.
my phone off. I reset it everything.
Yeah.
I reset everything. So
Can you see
I'm
us
not
on
sure
your
why.
phone?
No, I can only see myself on the phone that I'm talking to you on right now.
But what about the device you're using?
Yeah, I can see over here.
Okay, okay. So you can see him though. Go ahead, introduce
Mhm.
yourself to Ian.
Hello, my name is
Hello.
Danielle. My Instagram handle is topnotch_Walker. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I just wanted
Okay.
to come and welcome you to Dallas, Texas. When you come, what part of Texas? You can move to Dallas, right?
I will be in Fort Worth.
Fort
And
Worth.
thank
Oh,
you
okay.
very much for the welcome. I really appreciate it.
Yes, and I don't mean to overshadow what you said, but what you said really, it really like touched me in a way, because the day that your brother was shot and killed is me and my brother's birthday. So um, I really appreciate you for telling your story and speaking out on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, okay.
Thank you
Hmm.
so much.
So you are welcoming him to Dallas.
Dallas,
Um,
Texas.
okay, Dallas. So give it. You have a dating question for him?
No, I know. I just wanted to introduce myself and let
Okay.
him know that what him speaking out alone was really a lot for me, because I lost my brother as well.
Okay.
And then the day that you lost your brother on is me and both our birthdays. So
Ah,
I just wanted to let him know that, for one, thank you for coming to Dallas. And, I mean, coming to Texas, and also I want to thank him for telling his story, because
yeah,
it's a lot.
yeah,
And a lot of times when people lose a loved one, especially a brother, they keep it to themselves,
yeah, yeah,
and they don't talk about it until somebody else may speak up and say something. But I appreciate him for coming up front,
yeah. You
and
know,
that's something.
I thank you for that because I this is one of the reasons I love doing this show is because sometimes it's a little messy, a little messy, but I feel like we build a community where we get to connect with each other, have fun, but we definitely support each other. So, thanks for showing this side of the support that comes from doing this show. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
You're welcome.
and then maybe you can show him around Dallas when he gets there.
I
Good.
would love it.
You can inbox me at
Cause y'all
top
both.
notch underscore
Oh yeah,
Walker.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause yeah. He has a whole bunch of
Fort Worth is
jobs.
like Fort Worth is like Fort Worth is like 45 minutes away from Dallas. So yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, definitely will have to inbox each other and hang out. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right. I'll
All
see you.
righty.
All right. Let's see.
Uh,
See you, Darnell.
all right.
All right. Let's see. All right. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So if you wave at any time while I'm doing the interview, that means you want to come on and ask Ian a question. So you can do that. Ian, you said you are Gemini.
Hmm.
Sexually now, are you team top, bottom, verse, side? How do you get down?
I am fully versed. Everything works front and back. The
Okay.
only sides I like are macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes. Much love to the sides. We love you all. We have tremendous respect for you, but I like all the things.
Okay. You're like front and back, everything.
Everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Let's do the math. I know you out in the country, right? But like in the last 12 months, what percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom? You ain't had no sex in 12 months?
No, I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my goodness. I would be a cranky bitch for 12 months with no sex.
I think my mom has probably gotten some of the short end of my frustration, and she's been such a saint. But yeah, but prior, I guess prior to that, I would say probably 50-50.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna say you a virgin, Ian. Now 12 months. 12
Yeah,
months.
now,
So when you get to Dallas, the boys better like watch out because you gonna be ready.
listen, the hormones are raging, darling.
All right, so it's team verse, and
Mhm.
I heard that you're tell them what type of work you do because I know you do a couple things. Yeah.
I do. So, well, and thank you for the question.
Yeah.
So my formal background, my very first degree, well, so I'm former Air Force. I was in the U.S. Air Force. I was an airborne cryptolinguist. I did military intel for a while. My first degree is in international communications. I got my associate in that, but I didn't do anything with that. And then my very first bachelor's is in behavioral science, is in psychology. My formal background, however, is in biology and chemistry. I'm a biochemist. And I am a medical esthetician. I also developed and taught the Master Aesthetics program at the Salon Professional Academy in DC for 3 years, just prior to leaving. And I own my own skincare brand. I also own a luxury fragrance line. I'm a perfumer. So I do that professionally now. The goal is once I get to Dallas, I'm actually have already been looking at schools and applying for different schools. I'm going to actually go back for another degree for nursing so I can start doing Botox and other injectables and things like that.
Oh, that's awesome. Listen, so I heard medical esthetician, chemist, and you also
Mhm.
own your own skincare um, line. It's a brand, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, call 64.
Listen, people, that this man got multiple jobs, degrees. This is black excellence over here. All right, tell them your Instagram handle, please.
So my Instagram is 64IAN. It's 64 Ian, my first name. And 64 is both my birthday, June 4th, and it's also the name of my business.
Okay, okay. All right, you all. This is Ian. Ian is moving to Dallas, Texas, on October 1st. He is 39, 5'10", 265 pounds. He is a Gemini team verse. He also is a medical esthetician, chemist, and owns his own skincare brand. If you have questions for Ian, use the question function, or you can wave and come on and ask him a question. You can use the chat if you want. I don't got my glasses on. I can see some of the comments, but we'll see. Well, if you want to come and ask him a question, wave. Ian, tell us what type of guy you're looking for.
I would say that it's very open.
Mhm,
And I know that sometimes for people when they hear that, that kind of like triggers some red flags.
mhm,
But the reason for that is because I don't physically, at least, I don't really have a type.
mhm.
I think that we're all beautiful and attractive in our own way. I definitely think attraction is important, of course, but for me, looks are a lot less consequential
Mhm,
than
mhm,
personality or character.
mhm.
I feel like uh, no physical characteristic in the world can supplement or replace poor character or a lack of personal ambition. So, in
Yeah.
terms of physical characteristics, it kind of runs the gamut: light, dark, everything in between, big, small, tall, short. I'm open as long as the character and the personality
Yeah, so talk
is.
about the personality. What character? Give me like three things that you're looking for as far as like personality or character. Give us three things.
Yeah, sure. So I really like men who are, I like people in general who are kind and
Mhm,
warm. That's super important to me.
mhm,
We're fighting shit every day, so
mhm,
we don't want to have tension within our friendships or with our partners or anything like that. So kindness and warmth is really important to me.
mhm,
Ambition is also really important to me as well. Um, Ambition is really key.
mhm.
And then let's see what else. Kindness, ambition. I don't know. I just say probably a fun spirit.
Okay,
Somebody
so
hardworking.
okay,
Yeah,
so you can be kind, ambitious, and a fun spirit. Okay.
yeah,
N-
absolutely.
Now tell us, do you want to get married? Do you want children?
Yes, eventually I would like to get married. I definitely see myself in a healthy, functional partnership.
Mhm,
Um, with an amazing partner, just somebody fun, somebody
mhm,
who is adventurous, somebody who likes to live life. We have such a short amount of
mhm,
time in
mhm.
this world, and I have come to realize over the past year that we don't know when the end is. So
Sure.
it for me, really, as Oprah says, living out the full expression of
Mhm,
yourself is
mhm,
really important to me. So definitely getting married. I'm not in a rush to do so. I think that finding someone who, again, is of sound character is really
mhm,
important. So
mhm.
I'm not in a rush, but I definitely look forward to it though.
Okay. What about children? Yes or no?
I have never really seriously thought about that question, but I love children. I used to teach first and second grade.
Mhm,
Um, when I was in DC, we did Marcus Table quite frequently. It was a
mhm,
volunteer. It was a volunteer sort of establishment where we helped to provide food and resources to the local community who were impoverished, and that included a lot of children. We did a lot of children's
okay,
events. And eventually, I hope to, well, once I get to Dallas, I plan on opening a nonprofit
mhm.
extension of 6'4", specifically for children. So, absolutely.
Okay, so yes. Okay. I was like, yeah. I was say yes or no. Yeah, so
Yeah,
yes, you
sorry.
want
Yeah,
children.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, what's the longest relationship you've been in?
I'd probably say about 2.5, just under 3 years, about two
Uh,
and a half years.
okay, okay, all right. Have you ever been married or engaged?
No,
No.
never.
Okay, okay. What's the age range that you will date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
Functionally, I would probably say maybe probably as low as 32, maybe 33.
Okay.
As far as on the higher end, I'm 38, I'm 39, so I'll be 40 next year. So maybe I'll probably say maybe 10 up, so maybe 49 or
Okay,
so.
49. And do
Yeah.
they have to live in Dallas or are you open to other cities?
Well, so had you asked me this question before, I'm completely open, would have been completely open. As I'm just getting settled into Dallas,
Mhm,
I would prefer to not have to,
mhm,
be wandering all around the country initially. But once we get reestablished, we get the business going
mhm,
again, we get everything set up financially. Absolutely, I'm a
yeah,
jet setter, so
yeah.
I love to travel. I'm not locked into one particular
Okay.
time zone.
But like right now, you prefer that Dallas. Maybe once you get settled, maybe later. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
it's so funny because I have a couple clients in Dallas through my matchmaking business who I've been sending on dates. So
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you some more questions and see if you might be a good fit for any of my Dallas clients. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
I heard you say you're open to body type. What about race?
Mhm.
Do you prefer black, white, Hispanic, Latino, Asian? What do you like?
Um, I love my men who are part of the diaspora.
Okay.
That is
So
kind of it
you
for me.
want
That
some
being said,
melanin.
so,
You want some melanin.
yes, that would be always my number one choice. But I am also open, because again, like I said before, the beauty of life is that you can find love and joy and beauty, in every race. My preference obviously is black,
Mhm.
or some variation thereof, but I'm open.
Okay. Now, are you more into monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? Like, what do you like?
Monogamy, absolutely.
Monogamy. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I don't know why people in the comment section are thinking that you are married or something. I don't know what. Maybe they're having a whole nother conversation about something else. I don't know what that's about. But
No, I'm not married. I've never been married. I've never been engaged. Nothing of the sort.
okay. So that's somebody else, people. Oh, so any questions you have for me? I forgot to say, it's the anniversary edition. And if you are coming on tonight, you can ask me a question. Question for me before we get into these questions that they have for you.
Do I have a question for you?
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. I guess my question would be, functionally, what do you and your husband do to maintain longevity outside of just communication? Because I feel like that's sometimes a catch-all response. But like really, truly, day to day, what does your relationship look like, and how do you maintain that?
So what? Unlike some gay couples, like have we have children, well, they're now in college, but we raise, children. So when we have to prioritize our time, it's really important. So one of the things, and Art will tell you, um, I'm very big on always courting each other. Like,
Mm.
I don't think a date is sitting at home watching Netflix, and I don't think a date is going to the gay club. So I'm like, a date is anything in between that where it's just the two of us. So whether we go like to a picnic, we do a bike ride, um, we go to like a lounge where it's just the two of us. Because in Atlanta, if I go to a gay club, I'm not I'm saying hello to everybody, so it's not intimate enough for us to have our own time. So I'm big on we always have to court each other.
Okay,
Like you got
that
to
makes
put the
sense.
effort. You cannot no. You have to put the effort into courting each other. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Okay, let's see these questions they got for you because they want to know about you. Let's see. Um. Okay, somebody said, "What is your ideal Friday night?"
Alone or with someone?
I don't know.
So okay, well, I guess I'll answer both.
Yeah.
So alone, my Friday night. So I have two dogs. I have my dog Prince, and now that my brother Nolan is gone, I have his dog Blue.
Mhm.
So usually on Friday nights, especially since I've been here, being in the bed with both the dogs and reading. I read a lot. I read a tremendous amount. My mother and I both have an extensive library, and my grandmother did as well. And so I've now inherited my grandmother's library. Now that my grandmother passed in July of this year as well, so literally exactly 1 year after my brother last year. So
Mhm.
I have her library now. So that's what I do pretty much every night. I read.
Now, when you get to Dallas, is that going to change or is that going to keep going?
I don't know. Probably at least for the first couple weeks, I definitely am probably going to curl up. I'm going to be unpacking and just kind of getting settled. So I'm probably definitely going to be reading. But yeah,
It's okay to be in the streets, Ian. Okay, Dallas has
okay.
a nice gay scene and a lot of things to do outside of the. You said what? Was it Conway or Conyers something Arkansas?
Conway, Arkansas. Yeah.
Conway, Arkansas. Oh Lord, yeah. Dallas is going to be a refreshing environment for you. Let's see.
So refreshing.
Um, what is this? Oh, okay. I have to see what it said. Someone said, like, say you're going to date with somebody and
Mhm.
someone commits like a mistake on the date, like does something wrong. how do you handle that? Like, do you end it? Do you keep it going? Like, what's up?
I guess that depends on what the mistake is. If it's something egregious, then yeah, end it. I mean, but I would try to end it in the most gracious way possible. I'm not in the business of like trying to call people out or tell them about themselves or anything like that. I like to let people be themselves. If I vibe with it, then so be it. If not, then that's cool, and vice versa. If it's something minor, I don't know. I can't think of like a minor mistake or anything like that. But if it's something silly or stupid, I personally at least would overlook it. I mean, there's
Yeah.
so many other things that we can be upset about.
Like if
So,
they're rude to like the waiter or something.
oh, well, I consider that to be egregious. That's something that
Oh,
that
you're like, yes, that's egregious. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
that would be a deal breaker for me in general.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Because it shows you how they treat people. Like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Um.
and that goes back to character, in my
Okay.
opinion.
Okay. How do you feel about public display of affection?
I'm here for it. Straight people have been doing it for years. We
Mhm.
should be able to do it too. Love if you love someone and they love you back, and I think it's fine. Hold hands. I wouldn't advocate like going and tonguing somebody down the street, but I don't want to see anybody doing that, so I
Mhm.
wouldn't do that. But holding hands, a little canoodle or a
Mhm.
hug or something like that, absolutely.
Okay.
Especially, I would say, especially location dependent. Make sure that you're someplace safe,
Yeah. Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
do it. But yeah,
Yeah. The gays, you gotta look left, right, and be like, "Am I in the right neighborhood? Can I do this? If not, yeah, yeah, that makes sense."
yeah, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
One more question for you. Let's see. No, the man has not been married. Someone asked, "Have you ever been married?" No. Um, oh, would you do long distance? He answered this question already. He said he prefers you live in Dallas because he's just moving to Dallas. But maybe once he gets settled in, maybe long distance, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Ian, we gotta see what you look like. You gotta stand up, back up, turn around. Let us see what all 5'10", 265 looks like if there's good country eating over there. Got it going on for
Well,
you.
I'm a city boy. I'm from Chicago originally, so the, the country life is not. Let me see. Can y'all see? Hold on one second. Let me try.
We, yep, we
Uh,
can. We can. All right, yeah,
Perfect.
give us a little spin. All right, you all. This is Ian. Ian is moving to Dallas, Texas next week. Really, he's 39, 5'10", 265. He is a Gemini, team verse. He is a medical esthetician, chemist. Also owns his own skincare brand. He is open to getting married, having children. He wants a guy to be kind, ambitious, and also I think funny or engaging, good energy. He will date between 32 and 49. Wants you live in Dallas. Open to body type. Prefers guys of color, so black or Latino. And is into monogamy. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time and spell it for the people, please.
Sure. It is 6'4", the number 6'4", and then my name is Ian, and that's spelled IAN. So altogether 6'4" Ian.
Okay, listen, thanks for coming on. Have a great time in Dallas when you move there. I want to hear all about it, okay?
Thank you so much. Really quickly, can I show a couple of the fragrance bottles? Can I?
Oh, next time. Next time you can. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lamont. Love you.
All right. Good night. Bye bye. Okay, Ian. Ian, listen. That is how you shoot your shot. That's how you do it. Look, Ian did real good. Awesome interview. I see who is this? Contagious Ebony. I'm gonna go to you next. And I also see a couple other people. So I'll try to move these a little bit faster. Let's rank Ian. If you think he is dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1 or anything in between. I want all 175 of you all to vote. Okay. Do you not if you would date him, but do you think he has the qualities that are dateable for a person? You all are my co-host. I want you to chime in. Let me know what you think. Okay. And if you're just joining, tonight is my wedding anniversary. I think we're still the 25th. We are. So if you shoot your shot tonight, if you come on, if you're a guest, in addition to me interviewing you, you can ask me one question, a dating question. Okay? You can. Yes. All right. So I think he is averaging. Okay, tens, tens. Jerome gets a 10. Y'all ain't give nobody a 10 in a long time. Y'all must be feeling all warm and fuzzy. I like this energy y'all giving people tens. All right, so listen, I'm going to Ebony, Trey, J Rock, and Marvin. I'll try to get in that order. Ebony, let's see, and then J Rock. I need y'all to stay out my head, okay? I need y'all to stay out my head, okay? Ebony, I think I'm going to go to you. Make sure you all update your app. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
How you doing?
I'm excellent.
You're excellent.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you doing?
Listen, today's my wedding anniversary, so I'm on cloud nine.
Oh, same here. I'm on cloud nine. I'm same level as you are.
Where, where,
Happy on the anniversary.
where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Nigeria,
What part of Nigeria?
Lagos State.
Oh, I like Legos. I've been there before.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's very fun and nice. Yeah,
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
Okay,
We'll
are
be
you
23 by next March.
okay? So you're 22, and you know this is
Yeah.
a dating show. It's a public one, right?
Yes, I know, right? That's why I'm here.
Okay, so you're looking for somebody tonight, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay. Tell us your name.
Okay, I'm Frederick Emeka. Frederick Emeka.
Frederick.
Yeah, Frederick.
Okay, Frederick. Okay, Frederick, and you said 22, right?
Yeah, 22.
And you're in Lagos, Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay. How tall are you, and about how much do you weigh?
Okay, 5 feet 11.5 tall. I weigh 70.
No, is it Emeka or is it Frederick?
Frederick Emeka. Emeka Frederick.
Emeka Frederick.
Yes, Emeka Frederick. My son name is Emeka Frederick. Then
Okay.
my name is Frederick.
So what do you want to go by tonight?
What?
What do you want me to call you tonight?
I want you to call me Frederick.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because somebody in the comment section was calling you different names. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So you said you're about 5'11". How much do you weigh? How many pounds?
70, 7 kg. We don't use pounds here. We use kg.
Kg. So you're 70 kg. Someone in the
Yeah.
comment section will do the conversion for us.
Okay then.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm pieces.
A Pisces? Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Pisces.
I'm
Okay.
pieces. Yeah.
And you're 22. Now, sexually, um, are you team top, bottom, verse, or side?
I'm team BDM, bottom.
Team bottom. Okay. Okay, team bottom. How long have you been dating guys?
Uh, should I say how long? How long? Okay, ever since I was 10.
You started at 10 dating guys?
Yeah, I started turn doing that, and it was so funny. I dated my class teacher
How old
first.
was your teacher?
She was about 25
Wait a
or
minute. Wait a minute.
23.
Wait a minute. You were 10 and he was 25.
Yeah, around that age from to guess well because I don't really know his age then, but it should be around the age I was in primary four, grade four. In my primary school, I was in grade four, and that's when I dated him first. He was my first man when I was a virgin.
You had sex when you were 10 with a teacher.
Yeah, with my class teacher.
So culturally here in the United States, that is like illegal.
And
Is it legal there?
never illegal, but I didn't tell nobody because I was scared then, and later on, I think I just, you know, just love it. So I just keep it secret with me.
How do you feel about that situation?
Um, it was really psychologically traumatizing, but as times goes on, I just let it slide because I was getting gifts from him. He was giving me gifts, and I love gifts so much, so I couldn't say anything because of that.
Yeah, so we would call that, even in your country, it's a pedophile, and like an age difference like that, an older man should never do that. Regardless of sexual orientation, because straight people do that, some gay people do that, but it's that's not okay for an older person to do that. Like, especially someone who's 10. Typically you wait till someone's like 18, 19, 20 when they're mature enough to make their decision, because at 10 you can't really consent and say yes to any sexual thing. You're not mature enough to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, but it is what it is,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, because I think I think one of the things I tell people is you should talk to your nephews and nieces when they're younger and tell them nobody should touch you in your private parts whatsoever. Like, you have control of your body, and if someone does, you should go ahead and talk to somebody. But I think a lot of people are afraid to talk to their younger siblings, nephews, nieces about sex. And I feel like if they do it more often, situations like this would never happen. Because if you were 10 and someone said, "Hey, Frederick, don't let nobody touch you," you'd be like, "Hey, teacher, don't touch me because my uncle said this," right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But thank you for sharing that. Have you
Thank
so
you.
you're 22 though? Like, have you dated
Mm.
anybody since you were in your 20s?
Yeah, I was on a date, my last date before I broke up
Hmm.
with him. Yeah, so actually, I've been through my 20s. I've dated two guys.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, the one verse, the other top.
Okay.
Yeah, so I dated two guys actually,
Mhm.
and they're pretty nice. They're pretty nice and cool. Just like Nigerian here, you get to see guys that they don't really stay in a relationship. They're not really faithful. They don't really care.
Mm.
That's why I'm here
Yeah.
because I'm quite tired of getting my heart broken.
Mm.
I'm quite tired of not having the right partner.
Mm.
So I I really like the last one. I really passed through a lot of mess. So I
Mhm.
don't want to pass through that again. That's why I reached out to you
Yeah.
to help me get someone that can just love me for me and
Yeah.
just care for me because I really can't pass through all the psychological trauma again.
Mhm.
I really can't. It's not good for me.
Mhm.
I don't want anything to affect my psychological health.
Yeah.
So it was quite a good one. It was quite a good one with my two dates, but the last one was
Okay.
it's really it was
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad because
Yeah.
I caught him cheating on me,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
aside from that, also he barely calls. He don't have his love language to me. He doesn't show it,
Yeah.
and I can deal. So I just it's not working for me.
Yeah. So I heard you talk about a lot about like being psychologically okay. Like, have you ever done therapy, like counseling with somebody?
Yeah, I've done countless times. Like I've done therapy because we have a clinic here in Lagos State
Mhm.
where we go see the doctor or the psychologist,
Mhm.
and we have one-on-one conversation.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
can get free because here in the country, it's not acceptable
Mhm.
here in the country.
Mhm.
So the country, you can just go anyone and tell anyone that, okay, I'm queer and this is what I'm passing through. That's
Mhm.
why it is more traumatizing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you get to know and maybe one person gets to know, you can be abused, you can be beaten up. I've been beaten up before.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've been beaten up before. My phones have been taken from me.
Yeah, because it's
A
still it's
lot.
still like really illegal for like two gay men to actually be open and have a relationship in Nigeria. Even though like
yeah,
in Lagos, some if you have money in certain areas, they don't care, but it's still
yeah.
illegally there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still illegal unless you have money for protection to protect yourself.
Mhm,
And if you have the money, still it's still illegal.
mhm,
But you know, the money gives you protection.
mhm,
Um, a lot of people want to protect you.
mhm,
I guess it's because you're having the money. But if you don't have the money, a lot of people are gonna attack you.
mhm,
Sometimes on the street when I'm walking, I can't walk freely because I'm girly, I'm feminine. So if
mhm,
I'm walking, someone will insult you or get you beaten. Like someone was killed I think last month
mhm.
because of this in the street, was beaten to death. So it's really illegal
Yeah,
and it's affecting me.
yeah,
It's affecting me.
yeah.
So that is it.
So it takes a lot of
So
courage to come on here because, like, are you looking to date someone that is in Nigeria? Or are you looking to date someone who lives somewhere else?
um like I told you earlier, I'm looking to date someone in Nigeria or outside Nigeria. I'm not looking at the distance.
Mhm. Okay.
Distance not my problem.
Oh.
I can literally go meet the person,
Mhm,
depending on where the person is.
mhm,
I don't look at the distance. I just needed love and it's someone that I can we can get to know each other better.
mhm,
We can have things in common. I can love the person and the person can care to protect me.
mhm,
Because I don't want someone that would just leave me like that. On a serious note, I
mhm,
know it's going to be very difficult for me to get a good partner in
mhm,
Nigeria because of the way it is in this country.
mhm,
But if that's why I'm looking. I came live to you. So
mhm,
if I can see someone outside the
mhm,
country,
mhm.
or even in Lagos State, even in Nigeria, that
Okay.
can be able to take care of me, that
Okay.
can be able to love me like the
Okay.
lady that I am.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you some questions so people can get to know who
Okay.
you are. Okay. And I just want you to answer
Okay.
the question so then that they can get to know you and maybe invite you on a date. Okay. And Frederick,
Yeah.
what pronouns do you use? Him, he, she, they, them,
She,
she. Okay. Okay. You're Pisces, and are you team top, bottom, or verse?
bottom.
Okay, team bottom. What type of work do you do? Or are you in school?
Now I'm not in school. I'm a model and an upcoming actor.
Oh, so you model and you do acting. Okay.
Mm.
What's your Instagram handle?
Contagious Ebony.
Spell that for me, please, Frederick.
CONTAGIOUS
Okay. All right, y'all. This is
underscore Ebony
yep,
underscore Ebony
Ebony. Yep.
underscore Ebony. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, you all. This is Frederick. Frederick. She lives in Lagos, Nigeria. She's 22, 5'11", 145, 50 pounds. We did the conversion. Pisces, team bottom, and she's a model and does acting. Now, do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
Yep. I want to do that.
Okay, married, children. How old does the guy have to be? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest you'll go?
Okay. I love them older, so I prefer 25. Lowest, the youngest should be 25. The eldest should be 35.
Okay, 25 to 35. And you said you're
Yeah,
okay with
35
um
to 40. 35 to 40.
oh 40, 40. Okay. And you said it's okay if they live in Nigeria or somewhere else is okay, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
please.
What about like body type? What do you like, Frederick?
Okay, I love them
Hmm.
brown skin, well fitted, not too buck up. I don't like too huge guys.
Hmm.
Just be fit for me and be brown skin. I just
Okay.
want them fit, thin skin, then a little, and also they have to be tall.
Okay, so tall, okay, and
Yeah.
fit. Okay. Now, are you into monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What are you into?
Um, Monogamy.
Monogamy. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and also agreements. Agreements. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see what questions they have for you. If you have questions for Frederick, let's see what they have. How many languages do you speak?
Okay, I speak in Pidgin and Igbo, because I'm an Igbo boy.
Mhm.
I'm from the eastern part of the country, so those two language, Pidgin, Igbo, then officially English.
Okay, so three languages over there. Let's see. What else? Oh, what are any deal breakers you have? Any deal breakers you have?
Please, can you rephrase that, please?
What are some no like things in a relationship like you will not deal with? Like you will break up with someone.
Okay, lack of communication,
Mm. Okay.
um, and also cheating.
Cheaters and lack of communication. Okay. All
Because
right.
those things are very important in a relationship. There have to be a lot of communications because that brings trust and understanding. Um, cheating is a no-no for me.
Okay.
If you have, like I always tell my partner, if you have someone that you like, maybe you go to a party and you eventually, you're in the mood and you go to club 9 and you have fun with the person,
Mhm.
you let me know about it.
Mhm.
Don't let me find out myself. If I should find out by myself, it means you don't trust me. You're lying to me. You're keeping things from me. And that will be heartbroken for me. So
Yeah, so
that's
you don't
it.
want you no secrets. No secrets.
Yeah,
Okay.
no secret.
Okay, Frederick, we gotta see what you look like from head to toe. We gotta see this model-esque physique. So go ahead and back the camera up so we can see what you look like.
Okay, okay.
There.
So,
Okay. And give us a little spin. Okay, you all. This is Frederick. She lives in Lagos, Nigeria. She's 22, 5'11". Put your clothes on. Put your clothes on. About 140, 155 pounds. Pisces, team bottom. She's a model, as you can see, and does acting. Is open to getting married and having children. Will date between 25 and 40. She's open to body type, open to places, people who live different places. Preferred guys who are black, is into monogamy or agreements. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time.
contagious underscore ebony.
All right, listen, you know what? Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for your bravery. Thank you for talking about a topic that sometimes can be uncomfortable for people to share. But I think it's needed that we talk more about like making sure we take care of individuals who are younger than us and not making sure they're not taken advantage of. Great interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Have a good night. All right.
Same
Okay.
here.
All right. Good night. Good night.
Good good night.
Oh, Lord, today. Listen, y'all deep AF tonight. I feel like y'all are like, this is a heavy night. This is ah, I don't people come on from Nigeria. I feel like they are really brave because it's not legal there. It is not legal there, and so there's safety issues. So I never do a short clip of people who live in Nigeria. I never do a highlight or a little special clip of that because I don't want any problems for them. Um, but listen, y'all in the comment section, y'all can have fun, but y'all gotta be nice to people, especially when they are um pouring their heart out. Like people come out here and pour their heart out and talk about some really tough issues. And I just wonder, do y'all have a heart? I just ugh, ugh, I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. All right, let's see who is next. I don't know. Trey, then Marvin, then Junior. Trey, I'm gonna go to you, and then Marvin. Marvin, make sure you update your app because I tried to get you earlier and it didn't work. Um, thank you, Corey, because I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Trey, let me go try you again. So tonight is my wedding anniversary, and I'm hanging out with you all. So, if you shoot your shot, you can come on and ask me a question. But if you shoot your shot, y'all can. Usually, I'm asking the questions, but I'll let y'all ask me a question or two if you shoot your shot. Trey, I'm gonna try you one more time, and then I'm gonna move to Marvin. So make sure you all update your app. When you see the recording that I post on YouTube, you will see I have gone to accept you a couple times, or you can wave at me in the comment section, and I will bring you on. Right. Um, Dope Black says, "Find me a man." Well, you gotta come on here. Thank you all for the support. Thank you. So Trey, it said you can't. So I'm gonna go to Marvin. Marvin, I'll go to you. Let's see. Let's see. Trey, you may have to update your app. Hey, Eli. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. How are
How's it
you?
going?
It's going. It's going. Happy anniversary to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I love these glasses over here.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Yes.
you.
Now it's Marvin. Is your name Marvin?
It is Marvin.
Okay, okay. Marvin, are you a shooter?
Yeah, I guess. You mean basketball shooter or no guessing here, huh?
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Let me tell you, my friends talked me into this. They love your show, and they called me today and said, "Hey, you should go on this show." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll do it." It was like, "No, today."
Like today, like right now.
So this is my first time actually seeing your show and experiencing uh, all of this.
Oh,
So
okay.
I
Well,
guess I'm shooting my shot. I guess.
exactly. So the name of the show is Shoot Your Shot
Okay.
Wednesdays. So if you watch the show, or if you come on the show like now, you're being interviewed, you're a
Okay.
shooter. So at the end of this, you will be an official shooter.
Okay.
Now the real shooters are saying hello to you in the comment section because they're shooting up the screen, right?
Okay.
Do you
Hello,
have
hello.
do you have people in there with you?
Yes. Yeah, my cousin. They're not. I mean, they're watching. They're watching, but but they're here.
Hello, cousins. Hello, people.
Hello.
They
They
want to
love
say
you.
hi.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, Marvin. Now, are you single?
I am.
You got a boyfriend, a husband, somebody, a roommate you still messing with, or anybody?
No. No.
No, no, no. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, okay. Where are you? Where do you live?
Detroit.
Detroit. Okay, Detroit up there. How old are you?
57.
57. Okay.
Hmm.
How tall are you? And about how much do you weigh, Marvin?
I am 5'6", 130.
130. Oh, you kind
Mhm.
of petite over there, sir.
Yeah, I know. See, I hate all the bigger people because I eat everything and can't gain, high metabolism. So it
Okay.
is what it is.
Okay, so 5'6", 130, good metabolism or high metabolism over there.
Yeah.
What's your zodiac sign?
Leo.
Leo in the house. Okay. Now, sexually, Marvin, because the people want to know, I don't know if they're going to guess in the comment section or not, but they want to know, are you more team top, bottom, verse, or side?
I'm a gentleman. I'm gonna say that.
Oh, Lord, today. What
I
today?
know today. I know, right?
You going to make me work, Marvin?
Yes, yes. You get, just a little on your anniversary. I am a gentleman. it just depends on the feeling,
It depends on the feeling. It depends on
the
the.
flow,
You go with
the
the
flow.
flow, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay. So let's do some math, Marvin. Okay. In the last 12 months, okay, I don't want to know how many people you had sex with. That is none of my business because you're a gentleman, right? It's none of my business.
That's right.
But last 12 months, I'm sure you've gone with the flow. What percentage did you go up?
You're good. Oh, you're
What
good.
what percentage did you go upstream? What percentage did you go downstream in the last 12 months?
Let's just say the waters were level.
The waters were level. Was
The
the
waters
water
were
clean, Marvin? Was the water
level.
clean?
Yes.
I can't. Okay. So they were level. So it's giving team verse over here. It's giving team verse.
Okay,
Um,
we'll go with that.
we'll go with that. We'll see what the your cousins and people in the background got to say about that because they usually know the truth if they watch it. Okay, they said
Hope they watch it.
the waters were level and the clean sheets. There you go. Okay,
There you
okay.
go.
Oh, thanks for being a good sport with that question because I know
Oh,
sometimes people
absolutely.
are like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So, what type of work do you do?
I am a manager server at a restaurant.
Okay, so manager, server at a restaurant. Okay.
I also have a catering business. I started when COVID hit. I started a catering business.
Okay.
So kind of
Catering.
do that on
Okay.
the side.
What types of events do you cater?
All types, birthday, memorial. I usually go out to the park, and just cook out there for people. Most people at the park, they like to sit and chill and whatnot, which was a great opportunity for
Mhm.
me to showcase my food and whatnot. And it was a great success. So yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
All right, Marvin, tell us your Instagram handle and go ahead and spell it for us, please.
So it's Marvin, Marvin dot Lewis, Lewis 1466.
All right, you all, this is Marvin. Marvin lives in Detroit, Michigan. He is 57, 5'6", 130 pounds. He is a Leo. He's a gentleman. So we're just saying the waters were level and even. He owns his own catering business, and he's also a manager at a restaurant. If you have questions for Marvin, you can go ahead and use the question function or you can wave in the comment section if you want to come on and ask him a question. All right. All right, Marvin, tell us what type of guy you're looking for tonight.
Let's see. Of course, everyone is looking for someone honest. I like a guy that loves, well, not really loves control, but that can take control because I'm a type of guy that likes control, but I
Mhm,
like to sit back sometimes and let the other person take control. Someone who's drug free. I don't mind drinking. I'm an ex alcoholic myself, so I don't mind drinking. I just
mhm.
don't want to deal with drunks.
Okay.
Uh, Someone that's God fearing, um, someone spontaneous, love to have fun,
Mhm. Okay.
uh, guy like that. Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you have any children?
No,
Have you ever been married or engaged?
no.
Okay. Do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
Married, possibly. Children, as long as they can go home to their parents, sure.
As long as they go home.
I'm good on that. I'm good on kids.
Okay. So
But if someone
married.
else has kids, I don't mind kids. But at this, age, stage and age in my life, I don't, want to start with a
Okay.
kid.
Okay. So people are asking questions. So your Instagram page, do you have pictures of yourself on your Instagram page?
I have not been on my Instagram. All this happened because of you. So I gotta go and get some pictures on there. But I just for my Instagram again, because my cousin told me I didn't do it right. But it's Marvin again, Marvin dot Lewis Lewis dot 1466.
1466. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So Marvin, so
Okay.
when you hang up tonight, post at least 3 pictures of yourself.
Okay.
Really
Sure.
3 good pictures of yourself because people are going to want to reach out to you and take you out on a
Okay.
date, but they're not going to talk to a ghost page. They're like, some of them are into that, anonymous in the dark, what's up? But if
Yeah.
you if if,
I
if you want
understand
to
because I'm not into that. Yeah.
if you want a gentleman, right, they need to see what you look like. So you got to post some pictures on your page.
Okay.
Okay, good, good, good. All right. Thank you all for letting me know in the comment section so we can make sure he is successful in his interview. All right. Now, what's a good age range? I know you're 57. What's the youngest you'll go? What's the oldest?
40 to 60, 65.
Okay. Okay. 40 to 65. Okay. Does the guy you date have to live in Detroit? Or are you open um, to other cities?
I am open to other cities. Yeah.
Okay. Like, what are some cities you might date in, Marvin?
Chicago, Atlanta, um, Indianapolis, New
Somebody
York.
said New York. Yes, for the friends helping out in the interview.
I've dated someone from New York, so you know.
Okay. So listen, y'all watching, you can hear the cities that Marvin named. Now, what about like body type? What do you like?
I work out, so it'd be nice to date someone that with a nice physique, nice
Okay.
body, toned, fit.
Okay, so fit or tone. Okay. And what about race? What do you prefer?
My own race,
Mhm, mhm,
um, Hispanics. I like
mhm,
Hispanics, so
mhm.
you know.
So black or Hispanic. Okay. What's
Mhm.
the longest relationship you've been in, Marvin?
The longest about 4 years.
4 years. Okay. Did you all live together?
We did at one point.
Okay. Was that in Detroit?
It was.
Okay, yeah. So how is the dating scene in Detroit? I hear all different things. Like, what's the dating scene like in Detroit?
Um, it it's good and it has its ups and downs.
Mhm.
Like anywhere else.
Yeah.
Um, it needs a little improving.
Mhm, 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 mhm.
If you ask me, it's here in Detroit. It's almost like when you date someone, they've dated someone that you already, that you've
Yes.
dated or that you know. So it's like this little circle,
Mhm.
you know, thing going on. So it's like I better look out of town.
Yeah,
Look
so
somewhere
I know
else.
Detroit has like a large black like population, but
Mm,
for like gay men, it's kind of like it's smaller and like everybody kind of knows each other.
correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So you might prefer he lives somewhere else and you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, would you relocate for a guy? Like, would you move out of Detroit or does he have to move to Detroit to see you?
I probably would move out of Detroit
Mhm,
and we can commute back and forth
mhm,
also.
mhm.
We'll start off with that and, make a final decision.
Okay, okay, okay. So, all right. Now, are you into more like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you like?
Monogamy.
Monogamy. Okay. All right, people. If you have questions for Marvin, go ahead and use the question function, or you can wave if you want to come on and ask him a question, or use the chat. All right. And Marvin, today is my wedding anniversary, and typically I ask all the questions, but
Mhm.
since you're shooting your shot tonight, you can ask me any question you would like, whether it's a dating question or about a spicy question, insightful question, anything, any question you might have.
Okay, so let's see. Are you, first of all, how did you all meet?
So I've been married for 4 years. We've been together for 10, but I've known
Nice.
him actually since I was 25. When I first moved to Atlanta, I had a roommate and we used to have like these game nights. And I actually met my husband's boyfriend first. He had a boyfriend at the time. And so he would he would bring art over to for game nights, or I would see him out and about. So we met when he was actually in a relationship, and he was just like, "That's just art." Like we were just associates. Yeah.
So knowing that he had a boyfriend, did you already have in your mind, did it click like, oh, I want him? Not at all.
I didn't even look at
Not at
him
all.
like that. I
Oh,
literally,
okay.
like, I was not checking for him. I wasn't
Okay.
like he was. That was just like that was art. It wasn't until years later that they broke up. I bumped into him like out and about, and I just kind of
Mhm.
looked at him a little different. I was like, he's kind of cute. Like I like his energy. So
And he's available. There you go.
and he's available. And he's available now. And
So
he's
tell
available
me, are
now.
you? Let's see. Are you team top, team bottom?
Oh Lord, today. Listen, our rivers flow the same way.
Okay. I love it.
There you go. There you go.
Waters are level.
It's always level, okay? Always level and clean and
There we
moving.
go.
Oh, all right, let's see what
Nice.
questions they got for you. Oh, they're like, what, Lamont? Oh, what questions? Okay, okay, okay. Spirituality. Are you agnostic, atheist, religious? What are you?
Spiritual.
You're more spiritual. Okay.
Spiritual.
More spiritual. Okay. Um, let's see. And the people are like, Lamont, you a home wrecker. I told you when I got with my husband, he was single. Okay,
I'm sorry, I
people.
didn't mean.
He was single and I wasn't flirting with him at all. Yeah, are funny. Um, he said, you seem joy. Oh, someone said, this is Chrissy. I know him. He said, you seem joyful. What is something that brings joy in your life?
Wow, good question. Good people, good vibes, family, friends. Um, that's it. God.
Okay, okay, okay. Good response. Yeah.
Cooking.
Anything else? Somebody said, "What is your ideal first date, Marvin? Where would you, if you were planning a date for a guy, where would you take him on a date?"
mm, I would have to think about that. It depends on the guy because everything is not for everyone.
Mhm,
But my ideal would be, of course, a surprise,
mhm,
a romantic picnic,
mhm.
probably on a cruise. I
You
don't want to
taking
do
a
the
wait a picnic to a cruise? That is
well.
yeah.
No, I'm saying either or.
Okay.
Just plan something ahead, like
This is a
just
first date. This is a first date
well, I mean, there's Detroit. We have like Detroit Princess breakfast thing that you like a brunch, you
on a
know,
boat.
on a boat.
Okay,
It's called
okay, okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
mhm.
So it's a breakfast brunch, but it's a lot of fun. Lots of
Okay,
fun,
okay. We
Yeah.
like.
So I love the water. I'm a Leo. I love the water. So you
Okay,
know,
okay.
yeah.
What else? Oh, good question. What is, if you think about, because you're 57, and it's so funny. People are like, "Hey, Lamont, can you have a dating show just for guys who are over 50?" And I'm like, anybody can come on anytime, like as of age. So thank you for coming on and showing the older guys that this is a safe space and they can actually find love and shoot the shot. Um, Somebody had a question and they're like, what is your, like, if you have one regret that you can think of in life, is there anything that you regret doing or not doing in life that you're open to sharing with us?
One regret. Um, Not really, but not living up to every potential that I have.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm. Okay. So
um,
yeah, so pushing yourself and just living up to like
yeah.
your best. But it seems
Mhm.
like you're doing awesome now, though.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. All right, one more question. Let's see. Mm, oh, when was your last relationship, Marvin?
About 5 months ago.
About 5 months ago. Okay. How
Mhm.
long was that relationship?
That was about 2.5, 3 years.
Oh wow, so that's significant. Why did it end?
Um, it just wasn't. Settling. I'm gonna put it like that. Settling on my part.
You felt like
Great
you were
person.
settling?
Yes,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, yeah.
much.
Yeah, I
You
always
know.
tell people don't settle. Like if you have
Mhm.
you know what the type of relationship you want, you have your core values. If that guy doesn't meet those or is trying to work towards that, go ahead and end that thing because you just go drag it out forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
true.
Okay. All right. So Marvin, we gotta see what you look like from head to toe. So you
Oh,
gotta
okay.
stand up, back the camera up, or get one of
Back
your
it up.
friends to hold the camera for you, so
You
we can
already
see
know,
what.
huh?
Right. Right. We gotta see your head
Okay.
to toe, and
Can you
come on,
see me?
friend, get the camera. Let us see the body. What it look? You a little lower, a little lower, a little lower. There you go. There you go. All right, you all. This is Marvin. He lives in Detroit, Michigan. He's 57. He's 5'6", 130 pounds. He is a Leo, team verse. He owns his own catering business. He also is a manager at a restaurant. He is open to getting married. He does not want children. He will date between 40 and 65. He actually says you don't have to live in Detroit. He probably prefers that you don't because they all know each other. He prefers more fit, tone, athletic guys in the black or Hispanic or Latino guys. And it is into monogamy, people. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time and spell it.
Uh, Marvin, Marvin dot Lewis, Lewis dot 1466.
They said Marvin is clean like the board of the health over there. Okay. Listen, great interview. And thanks for
Thank you.
representing the guys in their 50s tonight because they're like, Lamont, we want more older guys to come on. Well, listen, older guys who are watching, you just have to click the request button and you'll be here. Yeah. Um, but definitely put some more pictures on your profile tonight so guys can invite you out on a date. Okay.
Sounds good. Nice meeting you. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you so much, Marvin. Have a good night. All
You
right.
too.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Okay, listen. Marvin said, "Listen, I'm gonna show you how you do it in your 50s." Okay. Oh, oh, y'all moving in with Marvin? Don't be trying to take that man's money. Let's go ahead. Oh, somebody said they 57. If you in your 50s and you're watching or your 60s, say hello. I want to know how old you are. If you're in your 50s or your 60s and you're watching, let me know how old you are. Okay. Um, And I want y'all to rank Marvin. Do you think he's dateable or not dateable? If you think he's dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1 or something in between. And Junior, Trey, and J Rock, I'm gonna come to y'all. Okay, we got 68, 59, 57, 55 people in there. Someone's just 50. Okay. Listen, we got the older guys in here tonight representing. I love it. I love it. Um 62. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. 65. So yeah, y'all be in here and y'all ranking him about a 10. We've been having good. Um, you are not 79, please. Whatever. Whatever. You're not 79. You're like 20 something. Whatever. All right, let me see if I can go to these people. Trey and then other person. Let's keep it moving. Let's see. Let's see. What's this person? I think we got time for maybe. Listen, I don't. If y'all don't update your app, then Instagram will not allow you all on.
Oh,
Hello, hello, hello.
hello.
How's it going?
I'm cool and you?
I am doing awesome. Tell me what is your name?
I'm called Tepe Junior.
Wait, say your first name one more time.
Junior Tepe.
Junior.
Yeah.
Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Junior. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from LA.
From LA?
Yeah.
Los Angeles?
Yeah.
What part of Los Angeles?
I'm in Hollywood.
In Hollywood. Okay, okay. Have you watched the show before?
Kind of, I follow your show a lot of time. By the way, I want to say I'm African and I moved over here 2 years back. and it's kind of like you're gonna get it from my accent, the way I speak. You'll get that I don't actually speak the way Americans speak, and I'm comfortable with that. It's okay.
Oh, that's fine. America is mixed of, a little bit of everybody, so a little accent. We actually like a little accent because it makes it more engaging. What part
Yeah,
of the continent of Africa are you from?
I'm from Cameroon.
From
I'm
Cameroon. Okay.
yeah.
So listen, I watched RuPaul's Drag Race, and the first drag queen that won was from Cameroon.
Oh,
Bibi Zahara Bade. Somebody needs to tag her, but she was the first drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race that actually won the competition. So she represented you all like absolutely amazing. Yeah.
thank you.
Yes. Okay. How long have you been in Los Angeles?
I've been in LA for 2 years now. I was in New York before moving to LA.
Okay. What brought you to Los Angeles?
What brought me to Los Angeles was family. My family is straight here,
Mhm.
and also my dreams.
Okay, okay. Look,
Yeah.
everybody moves to LA for their dreams. That's what they do. So 2 years in, okay. How old are you, Junior? How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Okay. Are you single?
I'm single. I've always been single.
Always have been single. How long you been dating guys?
Since I was 19, I would say officially I
Mhm.
consider it 19. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So at 26, how tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
I'm 5'7". Little bit. The last time I checked, I was 5'7", but now I think I'm 5'8" because I've been like looking at. Let nobody actually shake me, but I think I'm 5'8" now. It's okay. And I weigh 130.
Okay.
Yeah.
130. And you're 26, so you're probably still growing. So you're probably 5'8" now.
Yeah.
What's your zodiac sign, Junior?
I'm a Leo.
Leo in the house. Okay. Now, sexually, are you team top, bottom, verse, side? How do you get down?
I'm actually a verse, but more verse bottom. Kind of like I get down both ways like top and bottom, but I consider myself like a verse bottom.
Okay, you
More bottom.
more verse bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the last 12 months, let's do the math.
Yeah, okay.
What percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom?
Mm. Let me be so honest. I'll be really honest. Like in a week, if I have to have sex about 2 times, I'm gonna top like one time and I top one time. Like let's say half half in between. Like I'm in between,
Mhm.
but most of the times I'll prefer being a bottom. Just that I don't like you kind of hardly you can't just have sex with anybody. If
Okay.
not, I would have been having the sex with all the tops I met on the way, but no. So I just think I'm in between. Yeah. I'm half bottom, half top. Like I'm full verse.
You didn't answer the question, Julia. You didn't answer the
I can't
question.
answer the
You
question
gave
because
us way too much information, okay? You gave us
yeah.
too much. So take a breath.
I'm by the way, this is my first time going live and on a dating. It's kind of crazy, but this is my first time. But I think okay. I think I'm okay now. Okay, Junior, you can. Okay, it's okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, so think about the last 12 months, okay? Take a,
Mhm.
all the guys you are the little bit of guys you had sex with. What percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom?
I would give us an 80-20. I topped 80%, and I bottom 80%, and I top 20%. Yeah,
So you bottom 80% of the time and then top 20% of the time.
20%. I
Okay.
actually like let me be real. I actually started topping just of recent. It has been like 5 months now.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was a full bottom in the past. Like yeah.
Oh wow. So you were full bottom and then you start topping a little bit more. What changed?
Yeah.
Like what changed? Huh?
I kind of found myself in the midst of a lot of person telling me you look more masculine in like in your shape and everything, and a lot of bottoms having the attraction towards me,
Mhm.
and I too I was kind of like okay, let me try something else. That was how I got into topping.
So the bottoms are tricking you to top more.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay, okay, okay. But it's giving verse bottom. Okay. What type of work do you do?
I'm a nursing assistant and I'm a model,
Okay,
a
so you're
commercial model.
a nursing assistant and then also modeling. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why you moved to LA?
Yeah. Literally, that's why I moved to LA
Okay.
to become a model. Yeah.
How are the gigs coming? Like, are you finding work there?
It's kind of transcending from an African country
Mhm,
where you find yourself having another concept of what modeling is
mhm,
and getting into a situation where you see modeling in a broader version. It becomes so difficult. So I find myself at the baby stage again.
mhm.
Now I won't say I'm getting a lot of gigs or so, but I'm kind of still learning the atmosphere, the modeling atmosphere. And of recent, I just started my modeling official modeling classes.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Oh, so
So
you're relearning and trying to learn
mhm,
the business here in the States. And you
yeah,
said you're in Hollywood, right?
yeah.
Okay, okay. What's your Instagram handle? Can you spell it? Like say it and then spell it for us, please.
Okay, my Instagram handle is Tepe_Junior. Let me spell it for you guys. Tepe is spelled Ntepe_Junior.
Jun.
IOR
Okay,
Junior.
okay, okay. All right, perfect. Somebody can put that in the chat for people who might want to follow him. All right, you all. This is Junior. He lives in Los Angeles or Hollywood, California. He is 26, 5'8", 130 pounds. He's a Leo, team verse bottom, and he is a model and a nursing assistant. If you all have questions for him, use the question function, or you can wave to come on if you want to ask him a question. All right. Tell us, what type of guy are you looking for tonight?
The type of guy I'm looking for. I'm not so complicated as to the kind of guy. Physically, I don't describe persons looking at your physical because it doesn't really help me. That has deceived me for a while, and I'm not really into the physical. But I would go for a guy who is actually clean. A guy who physically looks clean, like dressing and looks fresh, has a good like body odor, and I like that.
So you want a clean looking, fresh smelling guy. What about his personality? Give me like two or three things about his personality.
About his personality, I want someone who can communicate. That is one.
Mhm,
Someone who is able to communicate. Someone who is able to resolve issues,
mhm,
like listen and try to look for solutions. And someone who is also able to be patient, because that's one virtue I'm trying to learn.
mhm.
Because I'm not really so patient. Let me just say the truth, but I'm trying to learn it. Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you want to get married? Do you want to have children? Let us know.
I want to get married and I want to have children.
Mhm,
That's like marriage is like a dream for me. Finding
mhm,
a relationship, it's like a dream for me.
mhm,
I think if I have my friends following this live, they will literally say I've always cried out I want a relationship. And
mhm,
they're always like, but you never every guy that comes here so selective. That's because I'm looking for that guy who has what it takes to bring me. I'm a Leo, and all Leos we have this pride. We have this. I don't know how to call it, but we always find ourselves being in control. I need
mhm,
a guy that's able to naturally bring that part of me down,
mhm.
make me respect him, make me become like I'll put it in that relief, become a wife to him.
You want to be a wife. You want to be the woman.
Yeah, yeah, literally. Even if I'm the first guy,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what and
yeah.
tell us, what does that mean being a wife or in a
Okay.
relationship?
Okay. Even if I find myself with a verse top, I always prefer going like if I want to have a relationship, I'll prefer a guy who is verse top because I'm verse bottom.
Mm,
And now in the relationship, even if I'm like kind of even if I'm topping the guy, I'll still be the woman. Like us Africans, I was raised in a situation where in a relationship, the bottom, let me put that way,
mm,
like the woman has to be a little bit submissive to the man.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want that type of man that will bring out that submissive aspect in me,
Hmm.
that will bring it out naturally. I'll have to respect the man without him being harsh, without him being just him being like masculine, or just him being him. Being the
Okay.
man makes me to respect him. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you, like in the United States, like some gay men are like, whether you're a top or a bottom, we're both men, and we don't have to pick about being a man or a woman. We can both be men and still be who we are, because there are some masculine,
Yeah.
aggressive, assertive bottoms, and there are
Mhm.
some feminine, passive tops.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I've met a lot. That's true.
Now,
That's true.
would you let a femme top you?
Mm, yeah.
Oh,
Let me be so honest. Yeah, in the past I've had it. So yeah,
so
yeah.
so
Now,
if he's more feminine and he's a top, are you still gonna be the woman, or y'all gonna take turns being the woman?
we're gonna take turns because most of the times
Mhm, mhm,
when I'm at home, I'm always masculine. Let me be so honest. Just
mhm,
that I'm at my job site now,
mhm,
and this is like my job site. I have a place there. I'm on break,
mhm,
so when I'm at home, I'm masculine. When I go out,
mhm.
I'm non-binary. The way I dress, I
Ah,
switch. So
mhm,
you kind of find me at times being more of the
mhm,
sexy type of, yeah.
mhm.
So I'm okay with that. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
So you like being fluid with
Yeah,
with masculine, feminine, and you're pretty open
yeah.
to it. Yeah, yeah. I think if the more you do that, you are gonna find compatibility. Like you're gonna land somebody. Yeah, you're gonna find you somebody. Okay, okay. Um, let's see. What question do you now? You said you do want to get married. Do you want children?
Yeah, I want to get married and I want children definitely.
Okay. What's he said desperately? Yes. What's a good age range that you will date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
Oh, okay. Let me laugh at this question because before you called, I was trying to rehearse this particular question. I was like being so honest to myself. The range I would date it's from my age, that is 26.
Uh-huh.
So 50, like let me say 60, depending on how the person looks like in his 60s. He must look like, some persons look younger than their age. Someone could be 60 but he looks so young and is okay physically, and I'm okay for that.
Okay, so you would do your age is 60, but if he's older, he needs to be looking more youthful.
Yeah, youthful.
Okay.
Mhm.
Does the guy you date, does he have to live in Los Angeles or Hollywood?
Mm. He has to live. He can live. No, I'll prefer him living in LA because I'm someone who love to create, love to bond with my partner.
Okay. So you
Because I
want him to
believe bonding. Yeah, I
Okay.
want him to be a little bit closer to me, so we could always meet. I could get to him, and he could come to me. So yeah.
Okay. They're saying 60 is too old for you. You're 26. That he's old enough to be your granddad.
Let me say.
I'm inclined to believe if you date a 60-year-old man, he is going to be controlling you, and you're just waiting for that man to die so you can get his check.
Let me say something. I'm very hardworking. That's one thing with me.
Mm, mm,
And literally, I was in Africa and I started having I won't say relationship but situationships with guys.
mm,
And in every situationship I was with a guy, I never took a frown from the guy because I was raised with a policy of working for whatsoever you want.
mhm,
So I literally work 5 times a week
mhm,
and I'm just in my house 2 times.
mhm,
You understand? You understand the rate at which I work for my success. I don't want someone to work for me because I was raised in that state of working for what I want.
mhm,
And now also I set that age because over the years I have gone out with like try to date 1 or 2 guys who have been older
mhm,
and they sounded more matured, although not all are matured,
mhm,
but they sounded more mature than the younger guys of my age who
mhm.
just want sex. Let's be so real. Yeah, so I want someone who doesn't want just sex.
So
I
you
want
need
someone
so
who,
you need to date somebody closer to your age, because the
yeah,
older they are,
mm,
they're looking at you as the young, beautiful thing that they can
yeah.
control. And then when you get older, they're gonna trade you in for something younger. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I've
Oh,
heard you.
okay. What about body type? What do you like?
The body type. I'm into like being so honest or like down deep down, yeah. I'm into the fit guys.
Hmm.
The fit guys, you could be fit, you could be like, yeah, fit guys, simply fit guys. But I'm into someone who is a little bit chubby too, but as I rightly said, it's has a sense of fashion.
Okay.
It's clean, yeah.
And he got to smell good. That's what I heard earlier. Good hygiene. You
And
got to smell.
let me say this last thing. And he has to be good on it, like good in bed. I love that.
Uh, Describe good and big because that's subjective. What
Oh,
do you mean?
oh, thank God! I need to describe. Let me describe good in bed. Good in bed is someone who is able to be ready to attend like both of us attending satisfaction. Someone that's able to make me dream while we're having sex, like try me for space. I need someone that's gonna make me hook there.
Okay, okay. You gotta be good in bed, people. Good in bed.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference for race? Like, what do you prefer?
Okay, okay. This is another tough question for me because I swim in between. But I would prefer either a black or a white guy. But typically, I'm for my black man. But I would go for a white guy if and only if the white guy is fit, he's cute, he's tall. I'll date him. But if he's not, no.
But aren't those the same requirements you would want for a black man?
Mm-mm. Not all black men must be like fit and tall. You can be short. I'm okay. You can
Oh,
be short. I'm okay. But
okay.
a black
So the
is gonna
white
be
man got to
fit.
be a higher standard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I guess. Are you into monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What you want?
Oh God. It depends. It depends. But for now, I would say monogamy. But it depends. If I see someone who really loves me, I could go for something mm, else than that.
Okay, okay. Some more like monogamy. Okay. All right, you all. If you all have questions for June, um, use the question function, or you all can wave and come on, ask him a question, or use the chat function. And since tonight is my wedding anniversary, I'm letting people who come on ask me a question because I always ask the questions. So if you have a question for me, you can ask me a question. It can be spicy, it can be funny, it can be whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay. I wish to first of all say happy wedding anniversary. When I saw that this morning, I was so happy. I was like, so dreams could actually come true because that has been like one of my craziest dreams.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And the question I want to ask you, can you give me a vivid explanation or definition of what love is?
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's something I've tried to always understand, and I want people, especially the Black Americans,
Mhm,
to understand what love is.
mhm.
Because from my encounters, most persons don't love.
Yeah. Yeah. Great question. Because people, so love is different for a lot of people, but I think for me, it is that enduring. When I say enduring, like it never ends. Connection, deep responsibility, strong feeling with someone that you're like, we are in this for the long haul. There are times where like my husband could piss me off, and then a whole hour later, I'm like, come on, let's go cuddle on the couch, right? I think love is also it makes you drawn to the person more and more when things are good and when things are bad, and it's like that unconditional connection. I would say that's what it is for me. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks, thanks.
Good question. Good question. All right, let's see what questions they got for you. If anybody wants to come on and ask him a question, go ahead and wave, and I'll bring you on. Yes, compromise. Somebody say compromise as well. Yes. Um. What? Okay. Good question. So you put it out there. So we're gonna let you answer the question. They said you said you prefer black men, but you might date white men,
Yeah.
but your standards are higher for white men. Why are your
Mhm.
standards higher for white men?
Okay, my standards are higher for white men because my entire life I've been used to the black guys.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, I have literally not had something to do with a white guy.
mm,
But just of recent, I've been having like kind of this attraction towards white guys.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah, towards tall and good looking white guys. That's why I'm like, okay, I could give a try to eat. Yeah, that's just why.
Yeah. So I would tell you most people actually marry and connect with people who look like them. So white guys usually marry white guys, black guys usually
Yeah.
marry black guys. And when people usually cross over, it is because typically there's something exceptional about them. There's something a little different or unique about them. So they're whether you say it's a standard or something that's unique about the person, it's typically the case where something's a little different about this person is from a different race that attracts you to them. So I've heard that before. That makes sense. Let's see. Um, if you were to take somebody on a date, a first date in Los
Yeah.
Angeles, and you've been there for 2 years, where would you
Yeah.
take them on a first date in Los Angeles?
Okay, if I was to take someone on a first date, I'm kind of someone who loves simple things.
Mhm, mhm.
And if I was to take someone on a first date, I would go for hiking.
Hiking. LA is a perfect place to go hiking. I send guys on dates in Los Angeles for my matchmaking business all the time, and they seem to like hiking a lot. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love hiking. I love
Mm,
hiking because I get to,
mm,
because I'm someone who loves communicating. At that point, I get to talk, ask a lot of questions, get to know the person.
mm,
Yeah, I feel closer when I'm like walking. And it's also like a relaxing activity. It
mm.
makes me get relaxed, and that's cool. I like hiking. I
Okay.
feel my perfect date would be hiking.
What about Applebee's? We take them to Applebee's. You know
I didn't.
Applebee's.
I don't know it. I don't know it. Being honest.
It's like a Chili's. It's like a restaurant. No. Okay.
Oh,
All right. Let's see what other questions they have for you. Oh, someone said, "Do you find that Americans are ignorant or rude?"
mm, that question. An honest truth about my idea of if American are ignorant or rude.
Yeah.
I would say it depends on the training.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, it depends on upbringing because not just Americans. I won't limit it to that aspect of Americans. Even Africans are like that.
Hmm.
Not like all Africans are decent, honest, and quiet. No, we are not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends on how you were brought up.
Sure, that
If
makes
you were
sense.
brought with a theory of dignity and respect, you're gonna pour that out to your society.
Okay. Okay. Someone wants to know, what is your love language? Like, how do you express love? Is it physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, gifts? Like, what's your top love language?
Like everything you just stated, they are my love languages. I love physical touch. I love communication.
Mm.
I love bonding, as I earlier said. I love gifts.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Okay.
makes me dream.
Mm-mm. Okay. It makes you what?
It makes me dream that, and also it gives a kind of certainty that I'm important, and the person that I am gifting to is important. So like, yeah, I love that.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we got to see what you look like head to toe. So you got to stand up, back up, turn around, so we can see what you look like. Okay.
Maybe the ass is not there. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. There you go. Right there. Give us a little spin. All right, you all. This is Juna. He lives in Los Angeles or Hollywood, California. He is originally from Cameroon. He has been in the States for a few years. He's 26.
Okay.
He's 5'8", 130 pounds. He is a Leo. He is team verse bottom. He's a nursing assistant and also does modeling. He's open to getting married and having children. He will date between 26 and 60. However, we need him to date someone closer to his age. He likes somebody who lives in Los Angeles, who's more fit, athletic, prefers black or white guys, and is into monogamy. Tell us your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please.
Okay, my Instagram handle is tepe underscore junior 9. Tepe is spelled as NTEPE underscore junior JUNIOR. WOR9.
Okay,
Let me
okay.
start.
Listen, great interview. Thank you so much for coming on. Go on some
Thank you
dates,
too, man.
and then come back and let us know if you go on some dates. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I
Good night.
appreciate that.
All right.
Bye. Good
Good night.
night.
Good night. Good night. Okay. Okay. What did y'all think of Junior? Um Cameroon in the house. If you think he is dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. What y'all think? Listen, we got people. We're international tonight. Tonight was different. We had 2 guys who came on earlier who really talked about some serious and deep issues, and then the other guys were really lighthearted and really good as well. Um, that's why I like doing this show. You never know what you're going to get, and I think it's a great community that we all get to talk about who we are in our life. So listen, it is. I've been on here for 2 hours. And I am done. So I need to pack my clothes. I did a special night for you all because tonight is my wedding. Well, today is my wedding anniversary, but still did a show. Um, so I need to pack my clothes, get on this flight tomorrow so I can go celebrate with my husband. I hope you all had a great evening, and I will see you all next week. So if you didn't get a chance to do your interview tonight, I will see you next week. Um, a lot of you all are consistently watching. You all do a lot of support. Thank you so much for all that you do. Um, if you watch a lot, invite your single friends who should shoot their shot so that we can get some more single people on here. Y'all were nice tonight. I feel like y'all had a different energy and vibe tonight. Y'all were like really what's the word I want to see? Y'all were caring and loving and just so inspirational tonight in the comment section. Is that what y'all giving tonight? Okay, because that's what y'all all night. That's what y'all were giving. I love it. I love it. All right, so I will see you all next week, and I will post this on our YouTube channel. Yeah, some of them were a little messy tonight. We're always going to get that, but the majority of you all were great. Good night. Oh, definitely watch the after show. I don't know if TikTok podcast if they are doing their talk show or not. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, there's a hurricane coming, but my flight is like dumb early, so hopefully I'll get out before it goes. If not, we'll figure it out. Good night.